What's up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for two new reviews for you guys today. I'm going to be shooting two of them in one day, so that's why you are going to see a bit of a shirt change, but you will not see much of a change there in the clock. This is the new Hallmark movie that premiered last night. I'm shooting this Sunday morning. I also got a review title to review for you guys, which comes out on the 12th. This is a New Year's resolution, the brand new Hallmark Channel movie. The morning show producer, played by Amy Teegarden, named Kelly, makes a New Year's resolution to say more. She then crosses paths with a yes man. He may hold the key to her bigger story. That yes man is played by Michael Ratty. Michael Ratty is a Hallmark hunk, as they call him now. He was in The Christmas Beau and You're Baking Me Crazy last year. I was not a big fan of either of those. The Christmas Beau did have a very, very nice musical tone to it. And we got introduced. To a brand new Hallmark actress. And I believe no, that's a different actress. Sorry about that. Michael Ratty was also in Two Turtle Doves in 2019. That was a really, really nice Christmas film, and he was also in Christmas in Homestead and A Joyous Christmas. Two very, very good ones. Let's get into a New Year's resolution. Last week was taking a shot for love, or taking a shot at love. Next week is Two for the Win, and then A Winter Getaway and Snow Kissed, along with another and the very, very first Hallmark movie mystery this year. This movie is one that I did not have very high hopes for, because Michael Ratty and Amy Teegarden didn't do a lot of press for this movie. They probably did some on Home and Family, but they haven't been pushing it as much as they had Taking a Shot at Love, or like they've really been pushing. They have really been pushing Two for the Win with Trevor Donovan. And I completely understand why. He's one of your most attractive dudes on your freaking network. But you need to push that film a little bit less and start pushing your film that you have coming out this week just a little bit more. I don't think they had a lot of I don't think they had a lot of faith in this film. And I will tell you why. Because this film is a Christmas film for the first 20 minutes. It starts out, and it's a Christmas movie, which makes everybody who watched this film, who misses the Christmas films already, very, very happy. I am in Hallmark groups, and those Hallmark groups are very, very upset that they aren't playing Christmas films during this very tough time in the world. Well, here's the problem. You had over 2 months. You almost had 2.5 months of Christmas movies. You had 40 brand spanking new ones. You had 2 months of them. You had them during July. You had them in July, so I believe that you have had enough Christmas. Now, believe me, I love Hallmark Christmases just as much as all of them. I love the Hallmark Christmas films, but I'm ready to get into newer films. I'm ready to get into the 2021 films. And it's not like they don't show Christmas throughout the year anyways. They show Christmas on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries on Thursday nights and on Hallmark Channel on Friday nights. One movie a week on each channel. That is Christmas. This one had a Christmas feel to it, and I was starting to get a little bit scared. Then the first break happened, and they start just a little before the first break, we get into the resolutions, and we start getting into the New Year's and stuff like that. And I was really, really happy that they didn't drag that on for too long, because it could have been very, very dangerous. It could have been incredibly dangerous to go that route. A New Year's resolution is a fine little Hallmark film for the new year. I don't believe it's as well done or as good as Taking a Shot at Love. But I am going to say that it is still the second strongest. But that's not saying a lot, because we've only had two so far. And by the end of February, we already have 13 new Hallmark movies. Tell me about it. This movie is one that tries to have chemistry between the characters in the very beginning, and it works. And they didn't do the cliched kiss halfway through the movie, where it could have been. And I like that, because it started to just make you feel for the characters a little bit more, because Michael Ratty's character had a little bit more of an attachment to her and a little bit more of an attraction to her than she did him, but she didn't want to move too fast with him. That kind of gets thrown out the window with a kiss in the last like 40 minutes. The last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. This film tries, and I'm going to give it credit for that. The cinematography is very, very well done, and I love the costume design, especially for Amy Teagarden. She looked gorgeous in that black dress. Great costume design, and I was really shocked that they went the route of having a unneeded scene of swimming and her in a bathing suit. I'm like, that was very unneeded. It was not necessary for the plot, but you had it in there because it was a resolution, and she was trying to say yes to as much as possible. I did not know that scene was going to be in this movie. This is New Year's New Movies 2021 for Hallmark Channel. They released a promo, like a 30-second promo showing you clips from almost each film. We haven't gotten anything from Snowkissed yet. We haven't gotten, well, until last night, we hadn't gotten anything from A Winter Getaway yet. And now we have this one, which they did barely any marketing for. And they did a lot of marketing. They've done a lot of marketing for their next film. So, I will let you guys know how that film is. This is a movie that tries, and it has chemistry between the two characters. Decent little Hallmark-style acting, but there's not enough chemistry there to really make it work. But they have a nice, sweet ending that does end up working at the very, very end. Is it cliched? Yes. But when you watch Hallmark movies and you love Hallmark movies, you are going to not get tired of the cliches because you've watched so many of them. Heck, since I started on my Letterboxd last January, I've watched 167 Hallmark movies. And over half of those were new. I watched 98 Christmas films last year from Hallmark Channel. And 40 of them were brand new. So, this is a New Year's resolution. It came out last night on the Hallmark Channel. And next week is Taking a Shot at Love in the brand new Martha's Vineyard Mystery. So I will see you guys for those reviews next week, as well as my next review, which I'm going to leave a little surprise because that's going to be tomorrow's video. And I will see all of you guys next time. I'm going to give a New Year's resolution a B.